am so excited to be here. I would like to welcome everyone. My name is Pamela Fountain, proud member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. I am a member of the East St. Louis Alumni Chapter of the award-winning chapter of Delta Sigma Theta. Keep in mind, I am that fabulous physical and mental health chair, and I'm excited to be here with you this evening. Joining me this evening is our very own Soror Blanche Johnson. She is going to be our designated cook, chef, whatever you like to call her. She is going to prepare that meal, and she's going to make it tasty and good. And joining us on today's cooking show is Soror Christina Brown, yes, and Soror Monica Sanchez. And to my right, Soror Carla Cruise. We are so excited that our sorors are here to join with us today. So now, let's start off with this interacting cooking show. All right, Soror Christine, what is your favorite fall comfort food?
Oh, I have more than one, but I'll have to say like a nice pot roast and of course chili. During this winter months, these cold months, it's really good to be able to sit home, cozy up in the blanket and have that nice comfort food. So excited to learn some new ways of spicing up my chili.
All right, thinking about spicing it up, tell us, Soror Monica, what did you prefer? Your chili spicy, mild, or smoky?
I think I prefer spicy. Spicy and spice, to not be confused. Spice adds personality and uniqueness to a dish, and so I think I like my dish to be spicy.
All right. Well, this is the excitement part of the show. Guess what? Soror Blanche Johnson is about to prepare us a wonderful dish. Well inspired, and I'm excited. So, Soror Blanche, tell us a little bit about the ingredients that you will be using for tonight's dish.
Okay. So our major ingredients will be the sweet potato and the black beans.
Well, that's interesting that you said that. So sweet potatoes have vitamin A, and they are good in fiber, is that right?
That is correct.
Okay, and the black beans is more so the plant-based, and it's a good protein, and it's good iron for the body?
Yes,
okay.
It's a good source of protein. And I would like to say about the sweet potato, I indulge in a lot of sweet potatoes because of that orange color, it's great for eye health. And glaucoma runs in my family on my dad's side. So I indulge in a lot of orange fruits and vegetables. Yesterday I just opened a cantaloupe. I eat oranges, carrots, because I know it's good for eye health.
Okay, well, good.
We also have spinach, and we always think anything green is good. It's good for the heart, it's good for diabetes, it's good for cholesterol, all of that stuff. So green, I have bell pepper here.
So let me interject for just a second. So just out of curiosity, Soror Christine or Soror Monica, and I think this question will be for Soror Christine. What are your thoughts? Would you prefer to have spinach, corn, or both in your chili tonight?
I think I'm gonna say corn. I love a nice roasted corn. I think corn brings a nice texture to a chili if you're in there. It brings a little sweetness if it's like a sweet corn. So I'm definitely gonna go with that corn.
All right, great.
I agree. I think that's a good idea.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
So we're gonna have corn tonight. We're gonna have spinach as well. Spinach is very mild, so it doesn't have a pungent taste when you cook it. So it kind of, you have something healthy there, but it's, you don't really know it's there.
So I noticed that the pan that you're using, the heat is slow. So I'm going to assume we're going to simmer everything, all the ingredients that are within that pan.
That's right. We're gonna saute. We have onions here. We have bell peppers. And I chose to use the red, the yellow, because they all represent something when you have the different colors, all the colors of the rainbow. So we have that there. And I had garlic as well. So we're gonna put a little bit of garlic, and garlic is great. It's anti-cancer, and it just has a whole lot of great qualities about it. You know, the one thing I would say about garlic, it is good to mince it right before you want to put some heat on it, use it.
Yeah.
Because it takes about 10 minutes just to kind of neutralize.
Okay.
You know, yeah, and you get all the medicinal value when you do that as well. So you do the garlic kind of like in advance.
Well, I know that you really love garlic, and I sometimes remember to put it on my food, but I know that you like the fresh, raw, and I noticed that you really love this instrument here.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's a garlic press. But I tell you, in addition, even when I'm using all of these vegetables and it's considered the seasoning part of it, I still add, you know, I like to layer my seasoning. So this is just onion powder and garlic powder. So I just add a little bit more.
Okay.
You know, I try to focus more on the seasoning and not so much on the salt.
Absolutely. All right, so what else we get ready to put in?
So right now we're gonna saute just the vegetables here. You know, I'm from New Orleans, and we actually call this like the Holy Trinity, the onion, the celery. I put a little bit of celery, although the recipe didn't call for celery.
Okay.
But, you know, I've done a recipe several times, so every time you do it, you can make it your own. You just kind of tweak it. You know, the first time I did it, it was good. The second time, I thought of some additional things I would like to add or...
Well, let me try and stir that a little bit. Look, I don't know what I'm doing while you, look.
Okay.
Look, I'm just gonna look, I like how the spinach is like just positioning itself in there. And I know you opt to use spinach over kale. And why was that? Can you tell us?
Well, for one, spinach is very mild. Kale will let you know that it's there.
Okay.
So, and then you have to cook it a little bit longer just to get it nice and tender. So I just opted for the spinach, and that's what I had in my refrigerator tonight.
And you know what? And I like it. I like it. Look, the aroma. Oh God, the aroma is just so amazing. So you know what? While Soror Blanche is preparing the dish, we're going to invite Soror Carla over here. So she's going to start prepping some additional peppers, and as you previously mentioned, Soror Blanche says she likes to use a variety of colors as it relates to the peppers. So we're gonna put her to work right fast to make sure that we have just enough, if not more, to make sure we have the flavor that we need to complete this awesome dish. All right?
Well, I definitely don't mind helping.
I appreciate it. Look. Hey, that's what physical and mental health is all about. We're gonna take care of our bodies, we're gonna take care of our minds, and we're going to work together as sisters to make it happen. What do you think about that, Christine and Monica? What are your thoughts?
It smells delicious.
Definitely.
The colors are marrying perfectly. It's just bright, and they retain their vibrance.
I love it. I love it.
Never put spinach in my chili, so that is something new. So
It's got to be something different, but really you won't even know that it's there.
Okay.
Yeah, you won't even know that it's there.
And I can't wait
Yeah.
to try the
Taste
final
it.
dish.
So you know, I said the recipe is kind of divided into two parts. So we saute in the seasoning right here, and then the next phase moves really fast. We're just going to add our tomato sauce. I chose a tomato sauce that had some other flavors already added to it, like basil and oregano. You can find that in the store. And this is my broth. So once this is all sauteed, which we're getting close, then we're gonna add our next ingredients.
Okay, all right. That sounds like a winner. So do we have enough cut up for? I think we're good to go with this. Do we want to add a little bit more? Or are we good?
No, that's good.
Okay, we're
That's
good. All right. Thank you, Soror Carla. We appreciate you prepping those vegetables. And they are so colorful. Yes, they are. We're going to take a break for a minute, so stay with us and we'll be right back so we can finish showing you what this final dish looks like. See you shortly.
I'm Belinda, and this is Willard, and we were adopted in 2021. When we first met Todd, he was singing a song, and I was like, wow, look at this kid with the biggest smile, and he has a big heart to match.
The energy you give Todd, you get it back from Todd.
Yeah.
Todd's a joy.
Yes, he
Todd
is.
really is a great joy.
I love him. You and you.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org.
All right, welcome back. Thank you all for joining us again. Now we're about to wrap it up. So keep in mind that we are ready to now add the final ingredients to our dish this evening. So what are we adding now again?
All right, so
Soror
now
Blanche?
everything is wilted and the vegetables are soft. So we're gonna add our
broth, okay.
Yes, we're adding our broth, and we're also gonna add our diced tomatoes.
Ooh, that is going to be simply amazing.
And we're also gonna add our sweet potatoes at this time.
All right, so with
Potato.
sweet potatoes in mind, so tell me, this is a little trivia break here. So Carla, tell me, sweet potatoes and yams, are they the same?
I believe they're different. Sweet potatoes is from the United States, whereas yams it's international. So sweet potatoes is something we're more familiar with because it's included in most of our foods, like Blanche is including it in our chili.
All right, thank you. All right, so that's her take on sweet potatoes and yams. And believe it or not, guests, I've learned a lot here tonight as well, because as far as I'm concerned, I'm pro sweet potato.
All right. So we're gonna add our black beans as well. Black beans going in. And since we decided that we wanted to have corn in our chili, we're gonna put the corn in as well. Very colorful, very aromatic, smells good.
Yes, it does.
And then we're gonna add our spices. We have cumin, we have chili powder, and paprika.
All right. Ooh. So that's so Monica, that's your spicy.
Yes.
You get your spicy chili. That's right. So you all, we are wrapping up all the toppings as relate to our sweet potato, black bean chili soup, and we are so excited that you were able to join us this evening. But we want you to don't go anywhere. We want you to stay tuned because we are going to now taste our final dish that was prepared for us this evening.
I love coming back to St. Louis to savor some of its more famous foods like toasted ravioli, barbecue, and world-famous frozen custard. But if you think that's all we have cooking, time to turn those beliefs upside down. Truth is, St. Louis has some of the hottest restaurants in the nation and more than our fair share of James Beard award-winning chefs. So you might want to bring those stretchy pants. What? They're comfy. St. Lou is always exploring.
We are at the final segment, and I am so excited. Again, we thank you and appreciate you participating in the Physical and Mental Health Cooking Show. We thank all our guests, sorors, who were able to be with us this evening. And this time, now we're ready to experience the taste test of the chili soup. So while they're testing the soup, they're gonna tell us the different flavors that they actually are able to taste. But keep in mind, we thank you for this opportunity. Remember, food is fuel. but it also is an opportunity for us to fellowship and celebrate. Don't forget to stay nourished and stay connected, and we'll definitely see you next time. All right, it's time to what?
Eat.
Test some food and eat. All right, tell us about these toppings.
Okay, so we have cilantro here. We have cheese, but it's a vegan cheese, so we wanted to just keep it vegan. We have avocado, and we have a Greek yogurt as well. We have some limes here. Sometimes you can put a little bit of lime in the chili at the very end of the cooking, because you don't want it to cook away. Or you can put it in your bowl if you want more lime. So,
well, I want to have onions. Okay.
and we have onions. We have red onions, and we chose those just because they're sweeter as well.
All right.
So,
Look, I'm gonna have me some onions with mine. Carla, you want some onions with
I will
us?
take a little.
Okay, I'm gonna pass you some cilantro, some soup.
Yes.
All right, and I'm gonna try that vegan cheese.
I've never had vegan cheese before.
Right.
Anybody want a little cilantro?
Right, I'm gonna try this.
got
Carla, you want
cilantro
some of
here.
that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you
I
so much.
definitely
Okay,
haven't had
good.
avocado in my
Oh,
chili.
look, and I'm ready to taste it now.
Yes.
All right,
That is gonna
let's
be
see.
good. Are you ready?
You know what? This is dinner tonight.
I made a whole little mess today. Is it good?
Soror Blanche, this is absolutely, oh my God, this is amazing. Thank you.
and it's
Try that.
easy. I mean, it's easy. And I mean, like my husband, he's not a vegan. He would want some meat in it. And you could easily add some meat to it, some chicken or some ground meat. And I would use it like a garnish. I wouldn't even put it in the whole dish. I would just, prepare some rotisserie chicken you could use.
But this is perfect.
Yes.
But this is perfect. You don't even have to add meat to it. You got a lot of fiber in here.
The textures are good. I mean, the spice and the sweet consistency is up. It's just a nice little mash.
You got your spice, right.
Yes.
Because I can taste the kick.
It's very sweet with the sweet potatoes and the corn.
I knew that corn would be a hit.
Good. Good call, Christine.
Great texture, great color. The flavors are married to each other. It's delicious.
It's good.
Yeah.
Thank you all for this great opportunity. Again, have an amazing evening. I hope you enjoyed our PMH cooking show, and we thank you and have a great evening.